Hey there guys, welcome to the channel. I just thought I'd share this pickup. Got a couple of Dell 960s and thought I'd mess around with them. Each one was a little different. I got this one here. It's got a well, as you can see, it's got no power supply, but it's got actually a Q9400 in it. So I thought that was great. So like a quad core 9400. Both systems were actually socket 775. The other system is it's got an E8400 in it, but for this one here, I kind of wanted to see what it would be like to turn it into just a retro gaming machine. I thought of the idea of taking one of these Dells, and I know some of the other Dells that were more recent have been just easily converted to more of like a modern gaming rig by adding a GTX 1050 and changing the power supply, which I've actually done that myself, and have been using that PC for just just a secondary computer. But yeah, this one I just wanted to see what I can do. Since I just got it for nothing, and I had some other parts around, I thought I'd just put something together real quick and see what kind of XP games I can throw at it. So that was kind of going to be the focus, is build like a Windows XP machine. I did actually went out and bought this card used from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, it's a 8800 GTS. I think it's 328 megabytes, but I'm not 100% sure. So I definitely got to clean it, but I thought, oh, I'll just put it in the machine and see how it plays and some of the games that I was thinking about installing. Okay, and yeah, I've got this Cooler Master 500 watt power supply that I'm going to throw in the machine. I already had this kind of kicking around just for other test purposes, so I'll just use that. And I'm just gonna use this like small laptop hard drive with 80 gigs. Got to clean my bench off. I got some future projects coming up I'm gonna share on the channel. So I've got these actually grabbed these two GTX 280s in the last yesterday I guess it was, and then I've got that other Dell sitting on the floor. So just after some cleanup on my workbench and doing a nice cleaning of the outside of the case and a little bit on the inside. I'm not going to do like a massive tear down on this thing. I just want to clean it up a little bit and then kind of get started with kind of installing everything. Okay, after just wiping some things down, there's a lot of crappy dirt. I'm gonna go ahead and install the power supply into the case. A little bit of a bulge there from the socket, but it's totally fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe down the 8800 and kind of clean it up a little bit. Did spray it with a little bit of air as well, but yeah, just kind of clean things up as much as I can, and then later on I'll actually take it all apart and replace the thermal paste. So doing some cable management on the Dell 960. It's kind of just organizing where I want the wiring to go, and just get myself set up and start plugging some things in. For the laptop hard drive, I decided to use this basically this adapter to put it into the 5 1/4 expansion bay. So all you do is you just kind of fit it inside. This is great for an SSD. In fact, actually, I had this caddy, or I guess adapter in my Mac Pro tower with an SSD, but I actually sold that some time back, so I still have the adapter and figured I'd use it for this project instead. I got one cradle, I guess, with the Dell machine, so I'll just use that for now. And if I ever need another one, I can even just take one from the other machine, or you know, who knows? I pick these up once in a while, so I'll probably have extras down the road. Okay, for now, I just installed Windows XP. I decided not to go through the entire installation process on this video, but you know, at a later date, I could probably do that. Probably on a build that I plan to do from scratch. And then now it's a matter of just trying to fit this 8800 GTS in here. I started to realize pretty quickly that basically the cooler for the Q9400 is too big on this Dell, and yeah, it's definitely not going to allow me to put this type of video card in here, no matter what I tried. So I laid the tower down, and as you can see, yeah, there's no clearance at all. So kind of didn't really think about that when I picked up the card, but it's not really a big deal because I was going to get one of these cards anyways. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to put it in this machine. So I had this Asus 5450 1 gigabyte card in my collection that I knew worked, and I used it for some other like builds just to test the just to connect a PC to a display for motherboards that didn't have any output. So after I worked on getting the right drivers, getting it all going, as you can see now, the computer recognizes the card, and yeah, I just wanted to start throwing some games on it. I grabbed Painkiller, but yeah, for some reason, and I have to go back and just kind of maybe troubleshoot it a little bit more. It wasn't booting. It wasn't working for some reason. So I kind of gave up on it, and I'll go back and kind of mess around with it and see what was causing the error. But I decided to grab a copy of Far Cry, and I think I have this in digital copy as well, but this is from my vintage PC collection, and one of the reasons why I wanted to have another XP machine around. And yeah, I just started to mess around with the installation of the game, and see how we can get it booting up. Okay, so I got Far Cry going here. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat that I'm pretty terrible on keyboard and mouse especially on a rough workbench. The mouse it didn't like the surface at all. So I'm gonna be working on this again. You know, starting doing some more video content with this type of machine, or like either this machine or something similar. I plan to definitely do a few videos just kind of demonstrating you know, this combination. I mean, this 5450 is pretty low end card with no fan, but I mean, it's 1 gigabyte card, and seems to work quite well. So yeah, I definitely want to actually try with a CRT display. I've got a couple of 19-inch monitors, and I also have my FW900 that I wouldn't mind trying out on this, you know, depending on the ratio of the games. But this Sony flat panel is good enough. It basically just fits on my my desk and my workbench. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just kind of figuring out how to how to navigate with the keyboard, and just kind of, you know, shooting the video and stuff like that at the same time, and obviously there's no sound. But anyways, I will be working on it. I just kind of wanted to share, you know, picking up, you find a PC that is basically free, and you can throw some older older video cards and just kind of put something together with some, I guess, whatever items that you got in your collection. You can have fun playing a few like retro games like Far Cry, or I got Painkiller going. After Far Cry, I actually tried Unreal Gold, and it plays amazing. So as it should for quad core 9400 system, and then like an overkill video card, all running Windows XP. Yeah, this is a great looking game. I'll be honest, like I haven't really played a lot of Far Cry too much. I think I've mainly been playing a lot of the later versions, like on consoles, like PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. But yeah, actually, I haven't even touched like even Xbox One version just yet. But yeah, I think this game will look great on a CRT, and looking forward to trying out a few more. Possibly doing some benchmark videos, and sharing some more glorious content for my new YouTube channel. So hopefully I get some supporters over time with what I'm trying to do. And if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. And maybe like it as well. And if there's any games you can suggest, feel free to comment in the section down below. And thank you for stopping by, and have a great week.